Hey guys, welcome to GJBricks. I'm Greg. Today I'm going to be talking about classic Lego spot the difference building. What does that mean and how does it compare to modern day instruction manuals you get with Lego sets? So what do I mean by spot the difference building? The easiest way I can describe it is when you look at a modern Lego set, on the bigger ones I have found some small sets that don't do this quite as much, but when you look at a modern Lego set, you go through the instruction manual and it tells you what parts you need and it highlights on the actual instruction what part that is and where it went on the model. That's after you've picked it out of bag 1, 2, 3 or 4, for example. Now, back in the 80s and 90s, yes I am that old, I'm sorry, you used to get one bag of bits, that was it. Or several bags of bits, but no numbers, nothing. You also got an instruction manual that showed you a picture and then it showed you another picture. It didn't show you what had changed, you had to figure that out. It didn't show you what parts were used, nothing. That was what we called spot the difference building. I grew up with it, I love it. That's why I look at modern sets like this one and I find it very, very easy to build these ones because everything is laid out so easy to read. So I'm going to show you what I mean by that one right now with the classic set I bought a little while ago. So let's start by showing you a classic set. Now if you've seen my channel you will have seen I built the classic Shell petrol tanker set, which is now linked in the top corner. That's a spot the difference build. Now I didn't show you the instruction manual on that one, so I will show you this one. This one is from set number 6357 and this is called the Stunt and Copter. This was a set that was released back in 1988 and I'm a big fan of this one. As you know, I really enjoyed the new Lego helicopter transport set. Again, the link's in the top corner if you've never seen my review of that one. I don't have it currently in the city because it is quite large and I'm going to build a truck stop in the city somewhere. This is actually part of the history of that set. So this is the very first version of the helicopter transport that Lego made. Just going back there, I have this one and 2 other versions, so I'm going to do a little history piece on that one. But what I wanted to do was go through this one and show you. I'm going to start with the actual truck, which I believe is in this bag. No, that one's the helicopter. But that's where the instructions are. So let's get the instructions out. Here we have the instructions. As you can see, it's quite a simple set. But what we're going to do is look at how spot the difference works. Now let's go to the very first step. Now what can you see straight away? There's a picture and there's another picture. There's no parts list here other than when you get these breakdowns to explain a sub-assembly. There's nothing saying I need 3 of those, 4 of those and 2 of those in this. That is spot the difference building. Now if you compare that one to say this set, which is the one I built recently, the construction loader. Excuse my sniffing, I have a bad allergy today. If we look at this one, you get, it tells you what part it is and shows you what you do. There's one part, that's it. There we need 2 of those and they go there. It tells you the whole way through what you're doing. Whereas in this one, this is actually one of the simpler ones as well because this doesn't actually highlight it, but because it's such a small set it doesn't need to. But if you do the bigger creator sets, it actually highlights for you. So that's how that works. So this one, we just step through, need to do something. Step through, need to do something. So why don't we have a go at building this set right now on the camera and see how we go. Let's get through the truck because that's not going to take too long I don't think. Now just to be absolutely clear, it doesn't come separated like this usually. The person I bought it from had already separated out the parts when he put it together because he wanted to check everything was in there. Now he was quite sad to be parting with this set and you'll see from my way I talk about it as well, I am a big fan of this set as well. He was selling it because he needed money to buy his roller coaster, so I can forgive him for that one. So let's start by trying to find the parts we need. Now it's still got the wheels on, so I'll take the wheels off. So we need 3 of those. I'm guessing what goes in this because obviously it's not telling me, so I'm going to guess we need 3 of those from this one. So let's put those on first. I'm just building this on camera because I think these old sets are so good to build. Now I'm going to put this into fast mode. I'm going to keep building and I'm going to speed up the camera, so I'll see you on the other side of building this. And straight away I realise I've made a mistake. I missed a piece right there. The minute I put this top plate on, I thought, oh, there's not much strength in that middle piece, and that is because I needed one of those on there. So now we have the right pieces, and let's carry on with the speed build. So there we have the truck built. You see, I would have made a couple of mistakes on my way through building that one, but that's a good little truck. I do like that one. So I'm just going to carry on building the rest of this. I'll do it as a speed build, so you don't have to watch the whole thing, and then we'll meet at the end of it. I really like the way they've done the reinforcing through here with the L plates here. I think that's really well done. So you can see it's an entirely brick built trailer with this extra strengthening here. So let's carry on. And now again, I missed the whole step where I missed these 3 plates under here. I'm like pushing down here, go, why is that so bendy? That shouldn't work, but it's because I missed out this piece, and this piece. So now that's a lot stronger suddenly, exactly as it should be. Interestingly, it has the same item to pick up idea that's on the modern helicopter transport. So that brings the trailer to an end. Let's put that together. Now I like the way they've done the overlapping Technic plates here. So we've got the hole through there, goes through there. Very, very simple. You've also got a foot underneath to support the trailer that comes away very, very easily. I have realised whoever I got this set off of was a bit of a chewer of their Lego. I have to confess I was guilty of that as a child. There we go. Great, great minifigure. Look at that. Perfect amount of wear, little smiley face. The hat, perfect. Let's put him in the truck. There we go. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Alright, we're going to move on to the helicopter now. Again, another great use of a piece. So you'll see how that's offset as a middle. They're going to use that one on there to secure it. What a great technique that one is. And then I find the one missing piece. I'm buying a second-hand set, so I'm going to go and find one of those in my spares box and then carry on. So I can see what he's done. He's given me one of those instead of the 2x1 plate I needed. So that's fine. We've got quite a good piece out of that. Now here we have the pilot. Again, got some good marking on him, but a nice looking figure. You can see he's come a bit loose over time, but that's fine. Now I'm going to try and get him into the helicopter. It's a little bit snug. There we go. And he's in, and it's done up. There we go. Beautiful. Put that all together, and did I land that right? Oh no, it goes the other way around. That way around. There we go. Oh, I see what that does. Right, my bad. I thought on the modern helicopter set, that one actually, that piece there is actually something it can lift up and take with it. But in this case, it's actually a support for the tail. So there you have it. That's how that works. Alright, I think that's a rather delightful little set. So that was a spot the difference build, and you saw I had a couple of bits of trouble there where I'd missed, where I hadn't seen just a tiny little piece, like a couple of 1x2 plates caught me out there, and that was just on a small set this size. So you can understand sometimes you get to the end of quite a long way into a build and realise you've missed the piece about 20 steps previously and be quite frustrated. Now I think that's a rather good looking little helicopter. I'm going to do a proper review of this set alongside my other Lego helicopter trucks I have. You can see where this is an old set where a few things have like lost their clutchiness, shall we say. They don't have the clutch power anymore. The pilot in particular, the legs and the body are a little bit, shall we say, less attached to each other than you would like your legs to be. But otherwise, it's rather good. I'm very happy with that one. I paid 15 Australian dollars for that set, for the privilege of owning that set. I think that was worth every dollar. For those in the US, that's about $12, I think, and those in the UK, about £9, including postage. Just saying, worth getting these old sets sometimes. So I'm going to do a little review on this one. It's got a few bits of damage, so I'm going to look to replace like these couple of wheels. There's a couple of plates that have got look like teeth marks, dare I say. But otherwise, I think it's in great condition. Very good. Not even dusty, so it's been cleaned properly before I bought it. Anyway, that was a spot the difference build. I'm going to do some more of these old sets and walk on, share with you building the process. So let me know what you think in the comments. Did you enjoy that one? Do you have this set? Do you like this set? Are you interested in Lego City helicopters? Now I've shown you how to this old thing here, which I think is great. That truck is awesome. Look at that. That's brilliant. That's better than some of the new trucks, I have to say. It's got a lot more character. But anyway, yeah, let me know in the comments what you think of this. Are you familiar with this Spot the Difference build? Are you glad that the modern sets tell you what pieces you should have used? If you're new to my channel, make sure you hit subscribe. I post regularly, and don't forget to hit like on this video. Thank you for watching, guys, and I'll see you again very soon.